Could that be just what you're waiting for? The coin toss with your name on it on tonight's giveaway? Did you guys participate last week? Were you part of the live broadcast? Or were you part of the rebroadcast? Well, either way, as long as you're commenting before we go on air, that's how you get entered to win, guys. So anytime we do these giveaways, and tonight I'm going to do a giveaway, you got to make sure you're commenting for me to find your name over there in the comment section. So what would it be? Heads or tails? Well, see, I'm seeing people saying heads. Already heads is what everybody's saying so far. So let's take a look. Dude, look at that. Heads is the money right there. So, yep, guys, if that would have been your name called and it was the coin toss for you, it would have been on. What's going on? Melissa Justice, first person coming on my screen saying hello. AJ, I see Diane Yeckel up in the house. We got Steve Yeckel in the house going for tails. Steve, I wouldn't have got you nothing. I'm sorry. But we've had people commenting in the comment section way back to all the way. Of course, it was Gary at 8:15. Gary always gets the jump on y'all, and he gets in there and he gets it done. Of course, you can't go wrong with Robert Green. He's always up in there too. Now, William Joe Elliott's in the house. Patrick Feely's in the house. Who else we got in here? We got Mike Fletcher, what it is, what it was, and what it shall be, my man. We've got some people in here having a good time. Steve, you got me on that one. Dang. I like that one better than the other word. Dang. I would have lost again. It's all good. Now, guys, the names of tonight's giveaway have been chosen right here on that sheet. And I can tell you right now, I've already seen one of the contestants in the comment section. So don't go anywhere. We're going to get into that giveaway. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Got a big Amazon promotion. I don't know if you guys can see up there in the corner of the screen. Right up there, Amazon Prime is the way to go for what we're talking about tonight. Some really cool, neat features. And, you know, I was going to do a giveaway on some combos or rods or reels if we hit 3,000 combined views, or if we hit 4,000 combined views, then I was really going to step it up. But unfortunately, guys, we only did 265 on shadow ban YouTube. YouTube, what is up? Because I know you're shadow banning my broadcast. It's weird. I don't understand why. I get the same. We won't get into those politics. But Facebook, we got well over 2,000. So we just didn't hit that 3,000 number. 265, a little over 2,000 on Facebook, didn't get 3,000. So the giveaway that we wanted to do is not going to happen, especially the high-end giveaway. But you know what? I still want to hook the people up. So guys, let me know in the comment section as we go through this broadcast what I should give away. Actually, I'll let you guys choose if you're the winner. So let's talk about it. We've got some new rod sleeves that we're going to bust open. We've got a Lethal Phantom reel will be the high-end side, I guess. Well, because everybody loves a reel. I wouldn't say it's crazy over anything else. Or we have the Still Stream Fishing 8-pack here. Those will be the giveaway that we're going to give away tonight. And like I said, already, I see one of our contestants in the comment section. So, all right, let's get into it. Hi, AJ. Egg salads that has been in the sunset is not. Wait, hold on. Whoa, what's going on here? We have to address this. And we have to address this right now. Patrick, we got to know. Okay, Patrick writes, hi, AJ. Egg salad that has been in the sun is not a good in the boat snack. So I think what he's trying to say, and I do this myself often, jumble my words, my brain's going crazy. Maybe he is still suffering from the effects of this egg salad that did not stay under 42 degrees. Because I think that's what the, at least in Arizona, what the health department wants something like egg salad to stay. If it goes above 42, you can't serve it. It's not good to serve. So, Patrick, let me know. Did you eat this today? Was this something you experienced recently, a week ago, a friend? Patrick, inquiring minds got to know. Got to know. Brandon Garcia already thinks he won. Brandon, you know what's up. Ben Steven, how's it going? Glad to have you. AJ have been on the fish. I have not been on the fish. Maybe you have, but I haven't. I'm going to start fishing here in September. So right around the corner, got to rewire my boat. I've got this brand new 36 volt battery that I've been wanting to put in there. So, oh God, Brandon, he says, I prefer cold michelada. Brandon, dude, you know how to speak to my heart. I would love a nice cold michelada, maybe a couple of them with some birria tacos. Dude, Brandon used to work for me back in the day, right? And this dude was allowed to be late. He was allowed to show up late from work, and he had to bring birria tacos. So, because he lived in a different city and he would travel the globe to work for me, and I'd let him be late as long as he had some birria tacos. And maybe that's why I got a little too heavy a while back there, because Brandon was keeping me in them birria tacos. All right, let's see. Patrick Feely says it was a friend. Okay, Patrick, this friend, was this today? Did he get like really sick? I mean, that's just, okay. See, Rashawn. So, okay, this is good. This is good conversation here. It's not a banana. True. Even though, I mean, I don't get into this because, for one, like they say, you're not supposed to take a redhead on the boat. And my main man fishing partner that I fish with all the time is redheaded. So already I'm screwing that myth up. Bananas is one thing that they also say you shouldn't take on the boat. But there's a lot of different things on there, like, and I'm not big into that. But yeah, I'm with you, Joe, since we're getting into the stipulations here. But Rashawn, you've got another thing to put out here too. So I am trying to figure out why you would even brought egg salad on the boat when it gives the bubbles. Yeah, this is true. Patrick Feely says this was years ago, but still he had to. This is valuable information, ladies and gentlemen. No egg salad on the boat unless you are like Johnny on the spot with those temperatures. Keep that stuff cold. Hey, you know what? Frank, you know what's up. Frank's like talking about the beef jerky. Look at, I've got, I'm with you. I got this, dude, I'm telling you right here, guys. If you don't try No Man's Land, this is my favorite beef jerky of all time. No, not this flavor. Okay, the fajita lime's not bad. And sweet heat and the teriyaki is also not bad either. But if you want to know my favorite of all time beef jerky, since we're talking about beef jerky, and that is the No Man's Land peppered beef jerky right here. It is the way to go. It's delicious. They're out of Oklahoma. I get them here in AZ. They are delicious. A little bit on the pricey side, but when is beef jerky ever cheap, right? When is it ever cheap? And I don't know that I want cheap beef jerky. It's kind of scary, right? Because just everything about beef jerky, it's usually smoked. To smoke something, that ups the price. Good cuts of beef, that ups the price. And then, there's just a lot of things to it. So, all right. Of course, I got some bridge for. Anyways, we got off on a tangent so far about egg salad. We got on a tangent about beef jerky. Let's get to the nitty gritty and start talking about some products. But if you guys are watching live right now, just know we've got a giveaway to talk about. One of the guys recently commented, and I let it out. One of our so if you just commented recently in the comment section, you quite possibly are one of tonight's finalists for the giveaway. So still have yet to see the other contestant jump in the comment section, but for sure we've got one in here. So, Rashawn calling it out. Triple OG Milton's in the house. I didn't see Milton. Where is he? I didn't see him commenting, but he's here. Oh, there he is. The heat was 101 today. Dude, Milton, I was outside standing next to a block wall when it was 100 plus degrees here in Arizona. I've got this like half-inch thick steel table that I do a lot of my fabricating on, and I was welding a cage around a brand new air compressor we put on the backside of the shop. And man, I tell you, out there in the AZ sun, it was a scorcher. I'm glad to be home, trying to hem down the water. I already got home and drank some pickle juice, had some Gatorade today, but yeah, it was hot. Definitely hot. I am with you, Milton. Definitely hot. Now, Milton's over in, I believe, Houston, and he's dealing with that humidity. I don't have the humidity like everybody else does, but during monsoon, we get it up there, but it's not bad. So, anyways, guys, I've digressed. Let's get to it. Let's bang out some product because I am looking forward to my dinner here pretty soon. I only eat once a day, and that's coming up. So let's get to it, guys. All right, here we go. What's it? Okay, so here's a shameful plug. Or shameless plug. I shouldn't say shameful, shameless. Sorry, Melissa. Try Prazik's Family Smokehouse Jerky. It's amazing. If I see it, I definitely will. Definitely will. I have to be keeping an eye out for that. I get the pickle juice. Yeah, dude, pickle juice. telling you, it's great. I take these pickle shots with me on the boat too. It's pretty good. 105 in Houston. Ooh. You should drink cans of Arizona Arizona iced tea, maybe. I got it. AJ, have you ever used the Lethal Blaze medium heavy spinning rod? I do. I have the Lethal Blaze medium heavy spinning rod, and I have used it, and it was pretty good little setup. Definitely a pretty good little setup. I will be honest, I don't use it much. Why? Because I got a whole bunch of Asages and Speedium and Pros and MGTIs and ALTIs and Megajaw Elites that when I go out fishing for my time, I pick up I just like the higher quality stuff. Don't get me wrong. When I go pond fishing, I go for the more budget-friendly stuff. That way, if something happens while I'm out hiking doing this and that, I'll take that back. I use my Kestrel Ultimates and high-end Kestrel stuff when I hike into Black River. But when I go pond fishing, walking the bank, I usually will use like Spartacus 2, Spartacus 2 Plus, Lethal Blaze. I have some of the Centron stuff in my camp trailer. So I have certain reasons for it. But when I'm out on the bass boat and I've got my rod locker full of rods, I go with the top of the line stuff. I mean, perks of the job, I guess, guys. I'm sorry. That's just honesty. That's just honesty, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So let's get to it, guys. I've been saying we're going to get to it, but let's jump right into it. So, okay, let's pop it up on the screen. We've got some Amazon promotions happening, and we are going to crack off with this first one right here. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. We're going to go with right here, the Spartacus 2 Plus spinning and casting fishing rods and combos. Okay. So we've got, let's get into it. I got a couple right here. So here is the Spartacus 2. This is okay. So, and we were talking about Lethal Blaze. Do I use it? Yes, I do. I have used it, but I don't know what it is about these new. Oop, that's not that. That's something else. I thought it was Spartacus 2 Plus. Just looked at it. Looks just like it. That is a Virus, guys. This is one of the new Virus rods. So Spartacus 2 Plus. We'll just use. Actually, this is from one of my recent pond adventures right here. Spartacus 2 Plus. Okay. So this here is a beautiful IM6 graphite setup. I'm going to show the combo. We'll talk about the reel. We'll get that going, but primarily talking about the rod right now. Okay. So what you have is a twin tip system on this setup, and it is absolutely great. IM6 technology. You guys all know that I talk about the IM6. We get into that top tier. You get into IM6. It only goes up from there. IM6 is right there at the edge of when you start getting into that good, really nice quality rods, and KastKing has really pegged that system out really good. So right here, we've got, my dog is excited because my wife just got home from work, but she's going to be coming in right now. IM6 technology. Okay. So it is a beautiful system. You got that power transition spigot joint right here that's going to allow this thing to feel like some of your favorite one-piece rods, but it has the fact that it's a two-piece setup that you can store this thing behind the seat of your truck, in your trunk of your car, back seat, whatever it may be. So that makes this rod travel so much easier without the cumbersome drawbacks of a one-piece rod. Now, some of those drawbacks of a one-piece rod is they're long. They can get into things like the ceiling fan, car door, rod lockers. You somehow break the tip off, whatever it may be. Well, with the Spartacus 2 twin tip, whether it's baitcaster or spinning, you get a twin tip system. So if you ever happen to have some sort of an issue, whether it was your mistake or not, you have that secondary tip. So that secondary tip, oh, there's my dog telling my wife hello. But you got that secondary tip that's going to give you, baby dog, I know you're excited for mom, but I'm trying to have a broadcast here. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The wife got home, and this dog gets super happy when myself or my wife gets home. She does too with my son, but she is super happy. All right, so let's get back to it. All right, so we've got that twin tip system. So like I said, you have an insurance policy. If anything was to go wrong and you have a fracture or a break or whatever on that end of that rod, you have that secondary tip. Gets you back in the game. You keep fishing. You don't miss a beat. So that is fantastic right there. You got the AAA cork handle, EVA fighting butt. This is just an absolutely very simple Okay. Let me put up some different photos so you guys can see it a little better. Let's scroll down here. It's hard to see just the rod when I'm on a minimum screen. But this is a very simple, very low key. It's not flashy. It's subtle but elegant. I love it because it rivals. It's right there on par with the IM7, a little bit of an upgrade. Virus, the new Virus rods. I mean, look at them. They look, if you weren't paying attention, you'd really all of a sudden go, oh. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened, guys. My internet dropped out for a minute. It's back. All right. Let me know in the comment section, guys, if everything's still going good. Elon, what are you doing, man? That's Starlink. You normally don't ever have a problem, but things happen. So anyways, great system in the Spartacus 2 Plus. Now, let's jump over and talk about the Spartacus 2 Plus reels. Let me find the spinning, and we'll show this one real quick. Oh, anyhow, wait, let's go back. Let's talk about, so we know it's IM6, okay? We've got a bunch of different actions to choose from before we jump around. Sorry, the internet glitching for me, got me a little screwed up. They start from anywhere between a 6-foot rod all the way up to 7-foot applications. So you have 3 different spinning applications in a medium light, medium, and medium heavy. You have a 6.6 medium light and a 6.6 medium and a 6.6 medium heavy. And then you have 2 core 7-footers, medium and medium heavy, in your spinning applications, okay? Now, these are fantastic. You have 6 guides on your smaller 6.6, 7 guides on the 6.6. The 6-foot, 6 guides, 6.6 is 7 guides, and then the 7-foot is 8 guides, okay? And those guides are going to be a stainless steel with the aluminum oxide rings in them, okay? IM6 technology, very subtle, very beautiful, okay? Now let's talk about the reel. But before we do that, let's jump over to price, guys. These guys are kicking off in that crazy 20% off deal right now, 47 bucks, guys, okay? All the rods we're talking about tonight, right here on Amazon Prime Special, these things are kicking off for under $50. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to copy the link before we jump. Oh, let me copy it. And I'm going to paste it in the comment section. So you guys can instantly click on it and get this thing ordered up and have this 20% off deal. Take advantage, and you guys get it before the weekend, depending on where you live. If you guys are like Houston, any major metropolitan city is going to get this thing pretty quick. So that is the Spartacus 2 Plus in a spinning. Same kind of technology is happening in a baitcaster rod. So definitely take a look for those. Let me see if I can just put that link up here right quick for the bait casting rod. Is it hiding from me? Okay. We'll get that in a minute. But let's jump over to the reel for this same application and go from there. So the reel that I'm showing right here, I've got it spooled up. Like I said, I've been pond hopping with this one. Love this setup. It's super smooth, works phenomenally well. You have a 7+1 ball bearing system in here that's going to help that retrieve very smoothly, very easily. You have a max drag of 22 pounds of smooth drag, okay? You also have a graphite frame on this right here with a symmetrical rotor and anti-reverse bearing on here. Now, let's talk about some of your different drags, and we'll scroll down so you guys can see that in your actual reel sizes. Now, this guy is available in a 1,000, as you can see, all the way up to a 5,000. 5:2-to-1 gear ratio across the board, 7+ ball bearings across the board, but your drag changes depending on size. Now, granted, we wouldn't expect a 1,000 series reel to be rocking 22 pounds of drag. That'd be crazy, but it's coming in just under 10 pounds. Now, when you get into 2,000, you're getting that 17.6 pounds of fish fighting drag. And then, of course, in your 4,000, 5,000, that's where you get into those 22 pounds of drag. So super awesome system. That 1,000 series coming in at 6.6 ounces. And then, of course, when you get into that 5,000, which is a huge bodied reel, 13-ounce reel, okay? So that is a killer system on this reel. It's going to work out great for you guys. You can get such a budget-friendly system. You can buy them as a combo or separately at times. Again, we're coming in at 15% off. This is a price history dropped right here, $1,038 1,000 coming in at 38.24, 2,039, 3,041, 4,043, and a 5,000 still under 50 bucks, $45. Guys, let me know if any of you guys have the Spartacus 2 Plus spinning or baitcaster. Now, I have the baitcaster spooled up. It's got some boat rash to it, I should say, or bank rash. So I have a brand new one as my backup sitting right here to show you guys. I love this combo. It is super I'll be honest with you, I don't know what it is. The Spartacus 2, like in the green, is such a great system. It is a phenomenally good system that it's hard for me to get away from it whenever we get into, say, like new products. But the subtleness of this combo just makes me just go to this combo every time in the Spartacus 2 Plus. So with the baitcaster, you're getting the EVA knobs, aluminum handle, okay, 8-to-1 gear ratio, 17 6-pounds of carbon fiber drag. This thing is awesome, and it has a super great working magnetic drag system. Now, it's not a halo vortex or a fly-out arc. It is a standard, simple magnetic drag, but in this platform, it works very well. Still comboed out in that IM6 technology. It's just a great system. EVA cork handle right here, EVA fighting butt. This is a great system. And the cool thing is to get it in a baitcaster in right hand or left hand, it's only $42.49 right now with that 15% off, guys. That's a killer deal. That's what I would jump all over if I were you guys all day long. That one right there is one of my favorites. It's not brand new. It's not the first one to hit to market. This is kind of a reminder of it's available. But guys, it's a good one. When we're talking getting a combo under $100, you can't go wrong with that combo right there. You guys would just you're not anything to worry about. It's just so good. All right, so let's take a look at something else. Who do we got in the comment section right now? Troy, I have that rod. Dude, yes, yeah, it's such a great system. It is the way to go, especially under $100. I have the Spartacus 2 in black and green. Nice. Love it, love it, love it. I'm interested in the Max Steel 200 combo. Well, let's put it on the screen. Milton has spoken, so let's talk about it. Let me find it up here. We talked about this guy, so let's go ahead and remove it. We talked about this guy, so let's go ahead and get it removed here in a second. Let's talk about the Max Steel because Milton knows we got to talk about it. So, oh, by the way, if you guys are looking for the Spartacus 2 Plus bait casting or spinning as a combo, it's coming in at $104 normally. Let me show you this before I jump over to that. Milton, stand firm, brother man. So we talked about the specs on both of those. Now you can get the combo in a 2,000 all the way up to a 3,000 in spinnings, and then of course you have the bait casters, right or left hand, depending on rod length, things like that. So this is coming in at an introductory price of $104.99. Now you guys did the math, and you were like, "Wait a minute, I can buy them both for under $100. Why would I buy them separately, as a combo when I can buy them separately and save money?" Because of this right here, guys. There is a coupon to click. So hit that coupon and instantly knock $20 off. And that's going to save you some money and get everything shipped together. So 2000 series spinning combo, right or left hand bait casting combos. Click that and save yourself some money and come in under $90 for either way you go. They are available as a combo, guys. Let me go ahead and put this combo system in the chat. Chickadee chat, guys. All right. Now, you asked, I shall deliver. Milton, you said let's talk about this new Max Steel combo. Okay? So let's do it. Let's share it. Let's talk about it. We are ready to rock. All right. We've got the new Max Steel spinning as well as bait casting combos. Now, I got quite a few to show you here. So we'll start with the spinning. I know everybody loves a good spinning rod, but when we get into the bait casters, there's some cool information to talk about. So here it is right here, guys. This is the new Max Steel. And by the way, let me touch base and remind you, there is somebody in this comment section that is going to be in the coin toss for that giveaway. just a little bit later in a few moments. So guys, hang tight. It's coming. I just dropped the Amazon link for the new Max Steel combos, and we're going to go over all of the combos that I have in front of me, and then we'll get to 2 more items, and then we're doing a giveaway. So here we go. All right, so this is the Max Steel combo, okay? So we're coming in with that IM6 technology, which we already know about. We already talked about. It's got the stainless steel guides, aluminum rings, power transitioning system, and it's twin tip, like we saw in the Spartacus 2 Plus. But we have an EVA handle with an EVA fighting butt. You do have right here on the rod. Don't know if you guys can see it very much. Right there, that is your hook holder or bait holder. You have the blank spot, so you can definitely get and feel any little nick, ding, and tick. So you get that super sensitive hit early and notice at the hook. You got to love that little transition there. So Frank Alexander says, I've been looking for a good spinning reel. Well, this is definitely not a bad option to choose from. And we got another one to follow up on. And it all depends on what floats your boat, so to speak. So these are available in a 2000 series, okay, all the way up to a 4000 series. So listed right here is going to be a 3000 series, okay? Now, you do not need to worry about backing unless you're running a braid. If you're running a braid, I would put maybe a little bit of tape on here to help that backing. Don't always have to if you're not. It's great. Sometimes when you get into a couple of the other different versions of KastKing reels, you do get the knurling for the braid, but shouldn't worry about it. It's just like about every other spinning reel you've ever seen. We do have the CNC machined special lip on the spool that KastKing has patented that helps that fly off. You do have the roller bearing system, CNC machine spool. You have a graphite asymmetrical frame and rotor. And then, of course, your power handle with a TPE style type rubberized knob on the end. Very smooth system. Now, let's scroll down and talk about some of the specs of the reel in the spinning reel. Like I said, we do already know that it is an IM6 with the stainless steel guides and aluminum oxide rings, okay? But let's talk about the components of the reel. Beautiful reel, a little bit different design here on that wave pattern. Normally you see KastKing do a lot of different little machining systems inside here, but they went with a little bit different design in this wave pattern, which is kind of neat. Kind of cool to see them step it up with a whole different series. So 17.6 max pounds of drag on the spinning system, 5+1 ball bearing system, and a 5:2:1 gear ratio. Now let's get in there and talk about our drags, okay? So 17.6 pounds of drag from a 2000 all the way to your 3000 series. And then, of course, in the 4000, you're getting that 26.5 pounds of drag. So in a reel that's super affordable and lightweight, coming in, you know what I mean, just the whole package under $85 for this combo, you've got some serious drag fighting power for a spinning reel setup. Now, let's click on our coupon price. Guys, don't forget that. See it right here. I'm making you guys trip out. There's a coupon. Click on that, and you just knocked another almost 20 bucks off of this combo, and you're getting it in the $60 world. Now, I've only been showing you guys spinning reels, but let's talk about bait casters now, okay? This reel, this is probably one thing that Milton is definitely wanting to talk about, is these two bait casters. And I'm going to slide my rod rack over here a little bit, and we'll talk about this one first, but there's a second bait caster that is surprising. Again, this combo comes with the IM6 zirconium oxide rings, or I'm sorry, aluminum oxide rings with the twin tip system, also in the bait caster, right and left hand. This is your 1000 series, okay? EVA knobs on here, aluminum handle. You do have a awesome drag system on here. You've got a graphite body right here. Let's go down and talk about our bearing count on this one, okay? So 7 1:1 gear ratio. You have a 5+1 Maxidur ball bearing system and 15.4 pounds of drag in this combo, available in a right hand and left hand. Very subtle accents on here. You got a gloss black with the red trim. You do have the cutouts on the bait casting version that's still going to allow you to feel every little transition and sensation to set the hook. The baitcaster also has the hook holder right there available. Now, check this out. This is a 1000 series. Like I said, comes in with a right or left-hand version, but there's also a 2000 series. So if you guys wanted to go after a little bit larger species, maybe throw some bigger baits, things to that nature, check this out, guys. Look at this thing. This is the 2000 series, and it has some gigantic knobs and a handle on this thing. Look at this. Okay, I have giant hands. Okay, I palm basketballs, no problem. That is huge, the spread on that. Let me grab the standard reel that y'all are used to and compare these side by side. I mean, look at the difference. I am not long arming this. It is dramatic. You can see that handle is huge, huge handle. Okay, side by side view of these handles. Okay, this thing is huge. Look at the body size now. Okay, there's the body size. Make sure I'm straight. The 2000 or the 200 series is just a very good size reel. I mean, obviously it's into the 200 series range, but it doesn't feel like too big. It's really good. And that handle with those big EVA round knobs, it kind of takes me back to like some of the Crixus Dark Stars and things like that, and a reel we're going to be talking about here in just a minute, those big round polymer style knobs. But I've never seen one like this in a KastKing reel with these big EVA knobs that are rounded, okay? And they spin very smoothly. Big aluminum handle. So you guys set the hook on this IM6 blank. With this rod, you are going to know that you've got that big handle to winch these big betties to the boat right here. I'm telling you, it's a big one. Oh, look at Heather. She's all about it right now. She wants one of them big old 200 max steel combos right here, guys. And check it out. Let's take a look at it. Let's go for the biggest dog in the house. Let's go for the 200 in a max steel left-hand retrieve. Okay. Normally $104.99. Okay. Throw your $21 system in there, or $21 coupon clipping. When you click on it, you're getting this guy for under $100. You're going to be hitting into the cart for around 85 plus tax. Like, that's crazy to get this giant combo. This is the most expensive setup in this class. You're going to get it under $100 out the door to you with tax, shipping, depending on prime or not prime. You should see this combo arrive at your door before the weekend if you order it tonight for under $100. You can get out there with the 1000 series and do some normal bass fishing or whatever species you're after, some snake's head, whatever. But now you have a 200 series, a new one, and the Max Steel has just entered the big bodied reel game, and it's going to be fun. So guys, check those out. Under $100, get you guys set up. That's a killer system right there. But let's talk about some different reels. We'll talk about the reels, then we'll get into the combos, okay? So let's go to it first. Let's go here. Share this one instead. And here it is. Okay, so you guys can see right now, we are talking about the new KastKing, where'd it go? Lethal Phantom Baitcaster. Why did it jump off my screen? It ran away from me, guys. My screen's giving me heck. I don't know why it's hiding from me. It jumped away. But I know it's showing on your screen, so we'll just play with that. All right, so check it out. We've got the Lethal Phantom, and it's available in bait casting as well as spinning reels, and we'll get them all out right here and take a look at them real quick. Now, the Lethal Phantom is a very reminiscent style to the Crixus reels that we saw in the past. But granted, this is a whole different chassis. This is not the same reel. I would say the only thing that it shares in the system of the Crixus world is the polymer style knobs. Okay, KastKing brought back the fan. I know a lot of people love these knobs. I like them. I do love TPE knobs. You're never going to get me away from those TPE knobs. They are my absolute favorite. But these polymer style knobs are pretty awesome. They have a no slip system on this polymer grip. Plus, as you can see, the embossed KastKing logo. This is just like the same knobs that people loved in the Crixus Dark Star, the standard Crixus series of knobs. Just some great systems right here. Now, okay, check this out. What a great looking combo on here. I need to find where that link went and why I can't see it. So let's move this one. Did it just jump behind it? There it is. Now I can see it. It's right here. Okay. So I don't know what happened, but my computer like minimized it. Okay. Now it is available in both right hand and left hand systems. Okay. You have 15.5 pounds of fish fighting drag in a 7:3-to-1 gear ratio. And this is a 5+1 Maxi Dur shielded ball bearing. So you're going to be able to fish freshwater with this reel all day long with no issues. And you're going to absolutely love it. It's going to work great for you. But you can also go out there and play in some light inshore fishing. Manganese brass pinion gear, as well as a brass main gear in that 7:3-to-1 high-speed gear ratio like it shows on the screen right here. And it's available in bait casting and spinning combos. Okay, and we're going to knock them out both right here while we've got them on the screen. So 7:3-to-1 gear ratio right here, 15.5 pounds of drag, 5+1 ball bearings, and it's coming in with a 6.9 weight on the ounces right here. It's not a very heavy reel at all. It's got that sleek style, that new style that we've been seeing in a lot of the new generation bait casters from KastKing. Now, it does have a different look to, say, the Max Steel. Okay, a little bit different, not much. But as you can see, the Max Steel has a very similar shape to it. Oy! It's been drop tested, but a little bit of a sharper point on this top piece on that. So this one's got a little bit more of a flatter toe to it. So I really kind of like this aggressiveness looking. It almost looks like a stormtrooper, if you ask me. It's beautiful with those black accents, very robust feeling, engagement knob for castability. This is just a solid feeling reel that is coming in at a super affordable price. Now, like I said, available in both right hand and left hand. I like the styling of these KastKing reels. Dude, I'm so with you. I've left Heather's comment up on the screen for an hour. Sorry, guys. But yes, I'm totally with it. It is awesome. 7:3-to-1 is a speedy thing. Dan, you are right. Yes, it looks like they are on the Crixus Armor X. Yes, absolutely. The Crixus Armor X is very reminiscent of this type of system. That's where we first saw the polymer style, like golf grip, was on it actually first originated in the Speed Demon Pro rod. But then we saw it in the Crixus on a reel handle, and that was super cool. But as you can see, of course, in a spinning, it is no stranger at all to the same styling. You've got beautiful cosmetics to it, and it is still a very solid, robust feeling reel. You've got that same polymer golf style knob on the handle, direct drive aluminum handle. You do have the little switch here that is going to allow you to lock the anti-reverse. Love that. And then, of course, this one is also giving you 17.6 pounds of drag in a 5:2-to-1 gear ratio. This reel coming in a little heavier at 8.8 ounces. Now, they do make it in a larger size platform, as you can see right here, in more of a 4000 series. And this is a very large reel. I'm going to be using this guy in a lot of, say, for catfishing. If I can get out there and do a little bit of inshore fishing again, maybe catch a redfish on it, that is definitely going to be the ticket. Now, coming in for just bait casters or spinning, let's talk about price here. The bait casters with this discount happening right now, guys, $35. 35 freaking dollars. You ain't even got to click a discount code, nothing. This reel is coming in at a stupid affordable price, $35, guys. I challenge you to get out there and find a better $35 reel on the market right now. Jump on this all day long, and that's for the bait caster, available right now, right hand or left handed. That's crazy good pricing. 35 bucks, 35 freaking dollars for this system. I can't wait to show you guys the combos. That's awesome. So now let's talk about the spinning version next. Okay, get up there. Here we go. So in a spinning, this thing is coming in. It's going to blow your mind right here. $29, guys, in the 3000 and 2000 series, under $30. But check it out. So's the 4000. That one's under $30. The 5000's barely hitting $31. So with this big 20% off sale right now, you're getting this guy under 30 bucks, guys. I'm telling you, this reel right here does not feel like an under $40 reel. This reel right here feels like any reel that's going to go over 50, 60 bucks all day long, and it's got the specs to back it up. Plus, dude, that Stormtrooper white and black, dude, it's money, man. It's money. Super money. Sorry. Like I said, I'm dehydrated, out in the heat all day. Got to wet the old whistle, guys. All right, now, we've talked about the bait caster, right-handed, left-handed. We've talked about the spinning reel. Of course, you can switch handles. Let's get into the combos of this thing. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. So, again, IM6 technology with that power transition system, and it is a twin tip, guys. A twin tip system. So, when you're getting into this combo, you're coming in at $84.99 for the most affordable package, into your most expensive package, $94.99. But that's before you click that coupon price that's knocking $17 off no matter what platform you get in your spinning or bait casting system, okay? Beautiful system right here. We already talked about the reel. We already know the rod's an IM6. Guys, this guy right here, if you loved the Crixus rod, this guy right here is backing up the same thing the Crixus rod had. It was an IM6. You got the polymer grip system. You have the EVA fighting butt. But now where it's definitely different than the Crixus rod is you're seeing you have that hook holder actually as part of that graphite reel seat, okay? You do have the two-piece section that you didn't have before, and it is such a great combo. Now, you've got those stainless steel guides with aluminum oxide rings. Freaking stellar, guys. This is such a sick combo. And yes, like I said, it is available in both right and left hand bait casting, okay? This thing is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You guys absolutely cannot go wrong with the Lethal Phantom combos, guys. They are just, they're amazing. To get these guys right now for, I mean, like $75 out the door, for the most expensive combo, after you guys click that coupon box, make sure you guys click the coupon box, and that's going to save you guys some serious money. Lethal Blaze combo. Okay, guys, let me know in the comment section. We're really close to our giveaway. We have 2 more things to talk about, and then I'm going to get to that giveaway. But let me know in the comment section which stands out to you between the 2 combos or the 3 combos. Are you guys a Spartacus 2 Plus combo person, which was that EVA and AAA cork combo, that very subtle, tried and true Spartacus 2. Oh, I'm hung up over here, guys. I used to hate it when you have a rod with a line on it and it gets hung up around another rod because I laced them together. Are you guys, let me bring it up on the screen. Are you guys going to go after this combo? Do you guys like the subtle white and black in the new Lethal Phantom? Or are you guys really impressed with that Max Steel price range and the fact that you can get the Gigantopithecus 200 series reel with that giant cranking handle on it? I mean, that thing is, dude, this thing is, it's pretty buku, guys. It's pretty buku. So which one are you guys about in the comment section? Let me see which one you guys are all about. So let's see what we got. What are we looking for here? So it looks like Stevie Eccles says he likes the Max Steel. Dotted Dam's all about that Stormtrooper. Rick Ruthless loves the Spartacus spinning reel. It's on his hit list. I like it. Chopstick says heads. Love that answer. The white spinning combo is so nice. Yep, Melissa Justice coming in for that 200 right-handed Max Steel. William Joe Elliott likes the Max Steel as well. What do we got here? I got my eye on the Spartacus 2 combo. That will officially be my entire rig. KastKing. Nice. Let's see it. Let's see it. Milton is all about that Max Steel. Milton, let me know. Do you now when you're going to go with the Max Steel, are you going to go with the spinning application? Are you going to go with the 1000 series? Or are you going with that big 200 series for your pick, Milton? The people want to know. Hey, look at here. We've got Doug. He's answering with the Max Steel. We got Ray's coming in with the Lethal Phantom. You spelled left-handed wrong, Melissa Justice. Damn, got her. All right. Stevie Eckel likes that 200. And let's see. Did Milton respond yet? I'm waiting to see what Milton says. Does he want that 200 or not? Okay. So while we're waiting, let's keep cruising along. Guys, we're wrapping this up. And here is something that I think you guys are going to love. Rashawn's all about that 200 max. I know what he's going to be doing with that big dog right there. Oh, speaking of big dogs, the big dog himself, Milton's go with the big 200. All right. Thank you, Milton, for that. Next on our list, our hit list, I should say, is we are going with these guys right now. We've been out of stock of these in the previous form, but now we've come out with a new version, guys, and that is these new mesh guard neoprene style rod socks. So I'm just going to pop this open and take a look at these guys right here. Check these out right here. We've got kind of that burnt orange. Hey, you know what? I think my wife's going to love these. She is all about fall festivities. And this one right here has got those fall colors all about them. So now you can get these guys right here. You've got the blue camo. I'm showing you guys right now the orange version. Okay, the orange camo. Then you have just more of your traditional style khaki camo. Okay, in a 4-pack or a single pack. So you've got blue camo coming in $11.99. If you wanted to do the 4-pack, they're coming in at $40. Okay, 78 cents with the sale going on 50% off. The traditional camo or that khaki camo, $11.99. Or you've got that $40.78 for the standard camo. But we also have the blue camo. Now, the great thing about these is these are not like your standard mesh rod socks, which I have a bajillion of, right? With those, some of the downfalls of those, they are going to protect your rod. They're going to keep a lot of things from damaging them. But you get stuff hung up in them all the time. They're horrible about kiting, catching wind, and then they shoot off and things like that. If you ever get a hook in those mesh socks, it's a nightmare to get out of those. These are going to be a lot less puncture resistant. They're going to be a lot more puncture resistant. They are a beautiful system. They are actually going to protect your rings and your blanks a lot more because they are padded. So another great feature too is check this out. You actually have the ability to change where this actually goes in the handle. So let me grab some of those other rod socks. Like, so you guys can understand. Yes, you can get rod socks online for a great affordable price, very similar to the affordability of these KastKing neoprene style mesh guard camos, and they have the little tether to go around your reel handle so they don't fly off. But look at the length of this reel handle, okay? That's the entire length right there. Okay, so you can see that, right? And that's pretty standard on these. Now, KastKing was pretty smart to when they added theirs. Look at the size of this tether right here, and it's a whole different type of system. So now this whole loop right here can change. You can move it all the way down to the end. So let's say you've got a very long rod and reel combo system, and this doesn't quite go all the way to the base to where it's going to hook and loop onto your handle as much with a standard style loop. KastKing gave you an elastic. Look at that. Now you get, I mean, that's like 2.5 feet right there. Okay. And you've got the ability to loop it around your handle easily. You can change it too. You can open that loop up very large to get it around things. And then of course, tighten it right up. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant idea. Coming in $11.88 for a single. Like I said, we've got the khaki camo, we've got the blue camo, and we've got the orange camo. Or for $40, guys, you're getting a 4-pack right now. I can tell you right now, Mr. Max Hernandez right here. I got to call him up, let him know. They're only available right now on Amazon. This is an Amazon pre-sale. It's not on the website yet, okay? When these hit the website, they're going to disappear off the shelves because this guy right here, Max Hernandez, is going to purchase. If you can't tell, he's got orange camo right there, and he's got blue. Those are his colors. What do I have? I've got the Max Hernandez special right here. He's going to buy the snot out of these. He was so upset when these were out of stock. He's one of our pros here in AZ, and he's got like 60 rods that he wants to convert to all these socks here. Well, don't let Max get first dibs when they hit the website. Get them now while they're hot at this exclusive price right now because Max is going to buy them out from under y'all. I mean, it's a stupid good deal. All right. Thank you for that. Gotta love that, Ron. Hey, Ron, I understand why you love that. But let's check this out. This is the last product of the night, and we are going to be doing our giveaway. So We've talked about this a ton of times before, guys. This is no stranger to the show. This is the Cast King Steel Stream 8-piece fishing toolkit. And I'm going to show you guys some things that I love about this kit. Now, let me cut this open. It's the first time I'm opening this kit for you guys of this particular one. This is a freshy fresh. Look at this. So Cast King has now upped the game and blow molded a cover for it, which they didn't used to do. This little clear sleeve was not part of the game at first. So, but now I can actually hold it up so you guys can see it. Check it out, guys. This thing is absolutely loaded with goodies. Let's talk about it, okay? $30, okay? You're saving 35% on this, okay? That's $20 off right out of the gates. Normally $45. Guys, this thing's crazy. You're saving like 20 bucks almost, 15 something. Guys, this is a must-have. Anytime you're on the boat, you're fishing, anything that we do that comes with fishing rods and reels is a good pair of scissors. Now, the cool thing is this has such a cool lanyard system that you won't lose it, right? You can put it around your neck, whatever you want to do, loop it around something, put it in your favorite tackle bag, put it on your boat. These are phenomenal scissors that are going to absolutely blaze through your monofilaments, your fluorocarbons, and especially your braids. They're going to do very well. A good pair of scissors is an absolute must. And scissors can go anywhere from, I've seen them as low as $6, $7 to $50 for a pair of scissors. Well, for $30, you're getting a pair of scissors and a whole lot more in this kit right here. And these are great scissors. You guys ever look at the videos and pictures of my boat, you will always see a pair of these scissors right here on the front of my boat. And you know they're these scissors because they're squishy. I like the squishy kind of handles on these. They're not going to stab you. They're not going to poke into you if you've got them on the side of your hip, whatever like that. You put them in your pocket. It's super awesome. Then you also have a retractable lanyard system that you can clip to your belt loop and put whatever you want on there, whether it's a special tool, some pliers, your scissors, whatever it may be. You can tether that lanyard to yourself. You can use it just for as a keychain. That's a cool little add-on. Now, you have a lip gripper for those toothy critters that y'all deal with. Now, for me in Arizona, I don't have a lot of toothy critters that I mess with. I will use these on catfish from time to time, sometimes carp, just because they got small itty-bitty mouths, you know what I mean? And I'll just get it in there and move them around. But for everybody else fishing, like with walleye, saltwater species, whatever it may be, there are some toothy critters you don't want to deal with. And these lip grippers with the hook on the bottom definitely make this easy to manipulate and use to the best of your ability. Love a good set of lip grippers. But wait, there's more. Everybody needs a good set of fishing pliers. Whether you're talking a pair of fishing pliers that has the knurl right there or the tooth for split rings, then you have all the different knurling. So that way you can crimp your different like split shots and leads and things like that. Or you have the cutout notches on it, as you can see right. Trying to get that light just right. Let me flip it over so you can see it right there. You can see it towards the bottom of my hand. These are going to allow you to tune baits easier. So if you've got a crankbait that needs a little bit of a tuning and adjustment on that loop, this is definitely going to help that with you. You got that tooth to open a split ring, to change a hook out, whatever it may be. A good set of pliers are fantastic. Plus, you've got that rubberized coating on these that is definitely going to make this very good and comfortable in a lot of conditions. Won't burn you if it's out in the sun. It's going to be great when it's dry conditions, but also slip resistant in wet conditions. So you've got to love a good pair of pliers. They also come with their own lanyard. So you've got a lanyard for your scissors. You have a universal lanyard that you can use on your lip grippers, some of these other utensils I'm going to show you in a minute, and another lanyard for your pliers. So that's dope, okay? This could be one of the giveaway items if you win tonight. So if you want this as your giveaway and you're the winner, this is a selection. Or we can do some of the rod sleeves, or we'll do, throwing things around, one of the new lethal Phantom combos. All right, we're still going. These are underrated, guys, okay? These are just little universal bungee cords that work great in so many different ways. So you can take these little bungees and you can move them around and you can actually tighten up your little loop. You can loop them within themselves. cinch things up. So whether you're securing gear, use them on mountain bikes, on your fishing gear, hiking, tackle. I will take one of, especially like if I'm pond hopping or traveling to a river or whatever, I'll put a bunch of my rods in the bed of the truck with rod sleeves. Remember what I was talking about, them rod sleeves? They catch air and they blow off. If I want to keep them bundled together, this is a great system that I can easily do that with and then cinch up that slack. These are a must-have, and I absolutely adore them. They're pretty neat, and they are nifty. You guys got to check these out. Super awesome. They come as part of the pack. You get 2 of those, as you see right there, and they are dope right here. So, but wait, there's 2 more items in this, guys. It's 8 pieces. So let's count them off. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But wait, there's actually more. If you're going to count the lanyards, you got 1, 2 lanyards. There's 2. You got the lip gripper. There's 3. You got the scissors. There's 4. You got the pliers. There's 5. You got the universal lanyard. There's 6. Okay. You got the lanyard that comes with the, I would assume the pliers. That's 7. But hold on. We have 2 more products in here. So this is actually a 9-piece, if you want to get technical, system. Right here, guys. This is a hook remover for when those toothy critters get it way down in there, or if it's way down in their gullet, now you have that reach to get down in there, grab that hook right here as you squeeze it and twist it out of the fish's mouth and either return the fish back safely into the water or it goes into the live well for dinner later. So that is a killer system right here. This is a must-have anytime you're fishing for a fish that gets it way down deep or you want to avoid those teeth. So a good hook remover is key. And you know what? If, like I said, it's going to go in the live well for dinner later, well, you're going to need to clean it. And now you have a great fillet knife that is dishwasher friendly. You have that non-slip handle. You can put a tether on it. This dude is razor sharp Cerakote system on here. But check this out. This is a great style sheath because you can actually get in there and clean this. So it's not just a solid sheet that's going to get gunk and stuck down into it. It's perforated. It has slots. So that makes cleanup so much easier. And it is an easy detent lock-on system. So it locks on, but then, as you can see, it won't fall off. You just pop it open right there. You got these little tabs latched. You can see them just pop right open. Super easy. Yes, absolutely. Let me put this on the screen. Definitely good advice because she will cut herself with those razor sharp, like surgical sharp. Be super careful. So that is the KastKing Steel Stream 8-piece or 9-piece if we want to get technical system, guys. Okay, so let's check that out. $30, you get all those goodies that are absolute must-haves if you're going to be an angler or you're already an angler or you have that person in your family that is. This is a killer setup right here, and it is a great deal. $30 on Amazon, saving 35%. You can't go wrong. So now, let's go ahead and get to it, guys. And let's do the giveaway. I took myself off the screen for a minute. All right, so who's ready for our giveaway right now? Like I said, is he still in the chat? Let me see. He is. All right, I'm going to put it up here. Here is our giveaway contestants for the night. Are you guys ready? Miguel Santalanes. I don't know. I'm screwing it up. Miguel versus Dam 415. So Facebook versus YouTube. Congratulations, Dam. You are a contestant. And because I know you're here, Dam, what's it going to be? Heads or tails? But before you tell us heads or tails, in the same answer, Dam. Okay. Well, I already said heads. Okay, so we already know it's heads. Heads is what Dam is going for. So heads is going to be, get my notes out here, and I got all kinds of chaos going. So you're going heads. Now, I'm not giving away a combo. I'm just giving combo's too much, Dam. So we're going to go with either the spinning reel of the Lethal Phantom, right or left hand version of the Lethal Phantom baitcaster, the Steel Stream 8-piece fishing kit, or the new rod sleeves, the mesh guard rod sleeves. Which one are you thinking you want to do? Dada Dam's over here. Like, give me the combo, all the combos, just taking every combo that I can get. And my name's Dada Dam, and I just want the combo. I'm here for the combos. So he's here for the combos. What's it going to be? We want to know what you're playing for, Dada Dam. All right. He has spoken. He is going for the left. Did I just go hillbilly right there? The left-handed. He's going with the left-handed Lethal Phantom bait caster. All right, Dada Dam. Here we go. We already know you got heads. There's tails. There's heads. This is not a trick coin. Same one I use every day, and we're not even going to play. Let's get to it. All right, guys. What's it going to be? Dada Dam gets himself a brand new reel right there. Congratulations, Dada Dam. Do me a favor, Dada Dam. Take a picture of your login page proving that you are you from YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger. You can see my name right here, a.j.gore on Facebook. Hit me up on Messenger. I'm going to get all your shipping information, and we already know that you want a left-handed Lethal Phantom reel. Guys, I'm telling you, you saw just how easy it is. Dada Dam is a trooper. Stormtrooper, I guess now, because he's got that white and black Stormtrooper Lethal Phantom coming. But he is a trooper. He's always coming on. He's taking part of my shows religiously. And you know what? His number came up. He took the right selection. He went all in for that reel. And guess what? He's getting hooked up with his very own brand new, spiffy, right out of the box Lethal Phantom reel, courtesy of the good boys and girls at KastKing and your boy, Give It Away AJ. So how do you win in the future? Well, for one, make sure you're participating right over here in the comment section. And then also do me a favor, click that like, click that heart. If you're watching via YouTube, please give a subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, please give me a share and a like and a subscribe. Share, share, share. For some reason, we just don't get the numbers on YouTube, but we do on Facebook. So the more we can really push that Facebook narrative, let's do it, guys. Guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much. If you didn't already realize, this was an Amazon promotion, so the AJWKK does not work for the discount, but it does work for the discount on KastKing.com. So, guys, jump over to Amazon, check out these promotions, jump all over them, or if you want to shop on KastKing.com, I'm not going to tell you no. But, guys, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you're following us on TikTok. KastKing USA is our handle there. The same handle works for Instagram with a secondary handle as KastKing Community. And then if you're watching right now via Facebook or YouTube, you already know. Just make sure you're subscribed or you got that notification bell on. And we will see you next week. Just like Joe Cool says right here, I'm going to see y'all next week. I'm out. Congratulations, Dada Dam. God bless.